Well, convention is actually a very important thing. I'm coming to you today as a representative of IFC, once as a participant and now as a youth leader of IFC and the convention that's coming up. I mean, IFC is such a great program, especially the convention. It really has changed a lot of lives, and I'm speaking from experience. The last time I went to the convention was probably almost like a year ago or 2 years ago. Like, my life was changed, and now I'm in college, and there's a big thing that when you actually go to college and having a background of Christ behind you really does help you, because you know what you can or cannot do. And that's why we encourage a lot of kids to come to conventions. So if you know a teenager who is struggling with the Lord, or just even who is already on fire for Christ, because you can never be too much on fire for Christ, we really want them to come. I actually started with convention when it used to be like 10, 15 of us going up to New Jersey and being all in one hotel room and just having a great presence, having a great time in the presence of God. Now the convention has really expanded. There's over 130 kids going every year now, and it's just amazing to see how God has worked. Well, during this time of convention, we see that a lot of kids really are changed, and it really is a big deal, especially for kids who are going off to college, because I have seen a lot of kids who have gone off to college, and then the next thing you know, they start off well, but then they fall off and start doing things that are bad, such as doing drugs and things like that, which a child of God shouldn't do. But then we have seen kids who went to convention who stayed fervent in the Lord, and now we're starting Bible studies in our fellow campuses. I know a couple of us where we hold Bible studies at our apartments every week, and we just thank God for that, because only by the grace of God that things like this are happening. Well, this is only because of what God has done in our lives. As many of you may or may not know, like we said, there's a difference between behavior modification and spiritual transformation. And that is what we really try to hammer on at convention. Like, we are tired as teenagers to be have our behavior modified for a certain period of time. Because when you go off to college, let's be honest, there's a lot of things that are presented to you, whether or not you like it or not. And it's up to you to have the Spirit of God guiding you and make sure that you stay on the right path. That's why we're here today to talk to you guys, and please, we're trying to make sure that every teenager you know, whether they go to our church or not, we want them all over the tri-state area to come to convention and have their life changed. Because I remember how kids who have never spoken in tongues before, now we're coming and we're speaking in tongues, and that's such a great deal. And I, like I said, was a participant. Now I'm coming to you as one of the youth leaders. So